Gita on how timeless values such as seva, dharma, and karma yoga can guide us in delivering service with sincerity, integrity, and excellence. May I have the privilege of inviting him to kindly join us on stage and share his thoughts. Please join us on stage.
From my side, I am representing Chinma Mission. And from Chinma Mission side, the invocation is Hari Om. So Hari Om to everyone else, hello to everyone else, good afternoon to everyone else. I was just enjoying the debate that whether the service means management is more important or the empathy. And the outcome is wonderful when more than 180 people just reflected what they have understood, that both balance is required. Now, the point is, first, we should ask ourselves that what does it mean by seva? Because I was told to tell something else from Bhagavad Gita. Many of us, how many of us you think that Bhagavad Gita is a religious book? Please. How many of you think that Bhagavad Gita is a religious book? Okay. And how many of you think that it's okay, it was told, I have no interest about it. I'm not in that age because I have seen my grandparents are studying Gita. So I'm not in age. So we should know that Bhagavad Gita was not preached in a temple or in a courtyard or in this luxurious banquet. It was preached in a battlefield where terrible war was going to be happened. And on that situation, Arjuna's condition was just like us. Arjuna was also shivering and thought that I should escape from that place, and so many excuses came into his mind that how he can get rid of the war, like devastating warfare. You know, many of our working time, we feel sometimes that why we are doing like this. There is the pressure from the patient side, pressure from the administration, nobody can understand me. I should leave this organization or I should leave these things. So we should first understand from the light of Bhagavad Gita, what is seva? Then we heard a wonderful thing, that empathy. How that empathy will come? What is the root of empathy? Why should I be empathetic to all? Is it possible? Bhagavad Gita deals with it. So I was just thinking when I was coming from our ashram that you are all eminent doctors over here and healthcare services. And I am of course Swami, what should I tell? Then I just, Sumona, Disha, then Atul, they were really in contact with me. That my topic will be on seva. Then I thought that people should know that we are always telling service with Sanskrit terminology is seva. What do we think about seva? Can you please answer what do you mean by seva? I just want to know. Anyone, anything else? Can you please put up your hand and tell me what do you think of seva or service? Anyone? Anyone from the back?
Doing karma with empathy.
Sorry?
Doing karma with empathy.
Doing karma with empathy. Good. Anyone else? Please open up. I know you know it. Maybe you are ashamed to tell. Please.
Doing our own work without thinking of the result.
Okay.
Doing for someone without thinking of the result.
How is it possible? Anyone else?
Not expecting anything in return.
Okay. Good. Everyone has given the correct answer. Anyone else? More from the back? Yes, yes, please. Okay. I will just take 10 seconds from you. You just think. Don't talk with each other just for 10 seconds. That anything ever happened in your life that without anyone's help you have done it. Anything else. Starting from the beginning of your life, any day, anything else you have done without anyone's help. Anyone else? I know the answer is no. That is the maturity of us or in us when we think about it. So service is unavoidable. Seva is unavoidable. There is no choice in doing seva. Then what matters? In which bhava I'm having and I'm doing, I'm serving. So I was just noting down in the car that what is seva? You can agree with me, even you can disagree with me. Seva is seeing yourself in others. Seva is seeing yourself in others. You can ask me how. Okay. Any way you can ask me how. I'm ready to answer you. Seva is absence of selfishness. Seva is absence of selfishness. Third is, seva is providing the being around their needs. Seva is creating positive contribution to the society. How? Being proactive. Then, seva is love. Jesus Christ, in the Bible, he is telling that love thy neighbor as thyself. Jesus Christ. Then seva is being, you should do to one around, to to redeem their suffering. Now the first point I am coming, that service to seeing yourself in others, how it will be. Like last few years, there is a quotation from the Indian side that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Ayam nija paraveti gananala buchetasam udara charitanantu Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That is the sloka from Subhasita. How is it possible? Then, just see, suppose the Chief Justice of India, he is in a breakfast table, and while something doing, he's just, that small finger hurt his eyes. He is a man of justice. What he will do? Will he order to chop off this finger? Or with the whole finger, he will try to console the eyes? I mean to say, why he could not do anything wrong with that small finger? Because he knows verily it is mine, it is the part of the body. If anyone asks me that, Swamiji, you please find out one place where you are not, I just want to pinch a needle. I could not find out any place in me where I am not. The hospital management, hospitality management, or any place, all the departments are like the organs of the one body. If in our body, if any organ starts getting failure, we are not fit. The hospital we are working in, if any department, if any staff started doing malfunctioning, the hospital will not run fit and fine way. So how that oneness we will feel? The thing is, I think it is a very famous, not story. Actually, the thing happened. Dr. Mehta is a renowned cardiac surgeon in Vadodara. When a little girl of 6-year-old with her parents came to Dr. Mehta, but because the girl used to feel a lot of massive pain in her heart, and it was from since his birth. So doctor examined, and he came to know that the parents went to several doctors and they told nothing to do. And Dr. Mehta also told nothing to do. Only a few more months your daughter will survive, but I can try. And there is a 30% chance to survive. Otherwise, in the operation table, the child may collapse. Now it is your turn, you take the decision. After a few days, the parents came and told doctor, we have decided that my child will undergo to the operation. Dr. Mehta was ready, and he was a renowned heart surgeon, but he did not believe in any, that God or something like that. In the meanwhile, in the operation theater, the child was in a very smiling face. Doctor told, oh my little princess, do you know what is going to be happening? She told, yes, I know. What do you know? That you will do my open heart surgery. Doctor was surprised that her parents told everything else. Do you know what is it? The girl told, yes, I know. You will take out my heart and you will do some operation. doctor was really surprised and told, "Are you not afraid?" She told, "No, absolutely not." "How?" She told, "Every day my mother tells that Lord resides in your heart." "Oh, do you have any question to ask to me?" Doctor told to that little girl, "Yes. When you will cut my heart, I am sure that you will see the Lord residing in my heart. You will please tell me, how does he look like?" Doctor started operation. 30 minutes, there was no blood circulation. And doctor left the hope, kept all the apparatus, and going out from the operation theater with a heavy heart. And suddenly, that little girl's word just resonates in his mind. "Have you seen the God? Will you see, whenever you will see the Lord, you will see." And the doctor was told by that girl, "Please, please tell that God that I love him." He was just thinking. And suddenly a junior doctor rushed to him. The blood started flowing. And doctor operated successfully. And after the successful operation, the doctor told to his parents, to her parents, that you nischint mein raho. At least 60 years, she will be fit and fine. But what is the takeaway message of that? When we start believing in some supreme, in some higher, our values, our enthusiasm increase. We, means the Chinmaya mission, deals with Advaita Vedanta. Do you know what does it mean? Advaita Vedanta deals with the consciousness. What is that consciousness? Because Advaita Vedanta only proclaims the whole world is one only. The whole world is one only. But in what basis? In the basis of consciousness. What does it mean? That suppose everything is one, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahman, the Veda says that everything is Brahman, everything is one. By the way, there is the beauty of Vedanta. When all the religions in the world, including some part of Hinduism, they are in fighting that there is one God or many gods, Advaita Vedanta clearly explains there is only God. Can you understand, please? When there is a mental dilemma, there is something else, that whether there is one God or many gods and goddesses, Advaita Vedanta says there is only God. No question of one, no question of two, no question of many. What does it mean? And that Veda says everything is Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. That everything is one. How? If you start telling that Swamiji, you have told that everything is one, then you are that mind? I don't know. If I ask you that, okay, so she is that chair, he is like that table, I don't know. Because he is a conscious being, this is not conscious. The name and the shape are different. So, if from the Madame Tussauds sculpture, make a beautiful idol of mine without any defect and claims it is you, I will accept it. It's my replica. What is the theory behind it? What I can perceive that I am not. What I perceive that I am not. Here perceiving means seeing, tasting, smelling, hearing, touching. Those 5 things are considered as perceiving. If we are convinced in that theory that what we can perceive that we are not, then we see our body. Am I right? Advaita Vedanta says, you are not the body. You tell, "Are, ये तो नया बात सुना रहे हैं स्वामी जी." We all know that हम लोग आंख से देखते हैं. Really the eyes can see? From the Vedantic standpoint I am telling. Okay? If the eyes can see, then my plucked eyes can also see. Can it? I'm doing like this, I'm eating food, drinking tea or coffee or water. If my hands are cut, can it do the same thing? So modern psychology says that there is behind the thing, everything, there is the mind. Mind sees. So I am the mind? No. Because many times we say, oh, today I am very down. Or I am very happy. Who reports it? That I am a happy guy, right now I am very happy, or I am sad. Who reports it? Vedanta says it is buddhi, intellect, which is behind your mind. But कितने बार जीवन में ऐसा हुआ मैंने कहा अरे मेरा बुद्धि काम नहीं किया. Means I am the perceiver of my buddhi also. So who am I? Vedanta says we are the consciousness alone. How you can understand? Suppose electricity. You are seeing the nice lamps, nice LED screen. Everyone is having their own mobile phone. Everything is nothing but the expression of the same electricity, which cannot be seen, but which expression you can see through light, through television, through mobile phone, through laptop, through AC machine. But we can't see the electricity. And the electricity in Kolkata, electricity in Delhi, electricity in India, electricity in England, electricity in US, the electricity is same. The provider may be different. Am I right? So if we believe in that, or if we are convinced in that we all are same consciousness getting expressed in various bodies, that empathy is byproduct. Then a doctor will feel that I am not treating any patient, I am just treating myself because the same consciousness. Because here, before this session, that debate came that empathy, how it will come? Unless and until we see oneness amongst each other. As the Chief Justice could not chop off his little finger because it is the part of his own body, likewise when in the service sector, if we see that all the patients are nothing but my own reflection, my own representation in different forms, then empathy is the byproduct. in that case, a lot of challenges come in our life. Then there is a wonderful theory called car theory. Everyone, dreams a car. Someone dreams for a brand. So car is, many of us, they have the passion for car. So if your passion can change your life, like when any situation, adverse situation comes in front of us, we always try to avoid that things or change the things. Is it possible always to change the situation? Were you successful in your every bit of life to change the situation? परिस्थिति हमारे हाथ में नहीं रहते हैं, हमारे हाथ में सिर्फ मनोस्थिति रहते हैं. So, car, the first letter is C. When we want to change something but can't, then comes A. What does it mean by A? A stands for acceptance. If anything happens, if anything comes in our life, if we start accept it happily, the whole dimension gets changed. We are really under the spell of situation. But our manasthiti only guides us whether we will react or respond. So, if we can't change, then please accept and accept it happily. If I can't accept it happily, any other next step? Yes, R. Do you know that story of Hanumanji? When Lakshmana was about to kill by Indrajit, and the doctor Sushen told that go and bring that Mrita Sanjivani or something like that. Hanumanji went, but he was bewildered that there is a big mountain and lot of trees and everything else are there. Which one is Vishalnakarani? I don't know. And the time is very short. Then he started rising above it. Rise, rise, rise. Then he enlarged his body bigger than the mountain. And he just took it onto the palm and brought the whole mountain. What is the essence of that story? When you can't change anything else, even there is a massive problem in accepting, rise above the problem. If you don't rise yourself above the problem will smash you. That is the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. And maybe Mr. Atul told that karma yoga. See, there is a difference between karma and karma yoga. What does it mean by karma? Karma is doing work. And yoga means yunyati iti yoga, which connects me. Who is a believer connects with the Lord. For him, the game is very simple. For a believer. For non-believer also, it's easy, but not as a believer. So what a believer does, he does everything else for his beloved Lord. Then his whole work becomes divine. And what about the outcome? It becomes prasad. Whoever else roam around the temples, you know that every time the prasad is not laddu. Sometimes one spoon of water with having a part of tulasi patra. But how, with a lot of gratitude and love, we accept it. And they also believe that prasad doesn't mean that every time laddu will come. Who is having that love and devotion and that supreme idea for doing work, that it connects me. I am not doing anything else, then his whole activities and actions becomes puja. And outcomes become the prasad. So in that respect, we can go through this, service excellence. And I was told that to give 30 minutes on that. 30 minutes is over. And if anyone else is having any question related to my talk, and that debate, beforehand it happened, please ask me. And I will try to answer it with the light of Shastras. Thank you.
Hari Om, Divakarji. Thank you very much for the beautiful session. I think in the workshops we seldom have such, peace, mindful sessions. So I just wanted to ask one question related to all the healthcare workers that are sitting over here. What is the one quality that we should upkeep to ourselves, close to our heart, to have that seva bhav in the, I would say the word chaos that we have run through in our lives daily. So that one value I'm just asking around to keep it close to our heart.
Chaos comes because of lack of clarification in our mind. If we become mature, that we can feel that we are really blessed. We are really graced by someone else. That is why I am here. The maturity says that a lot of people are there who came up with me. But I am today here in this place because of something else. So when that one quality, when the gratitude factor will come, if a staff becomes gratified with the organization, that with me a lot of people gave the interviews, I was chosen. When I studied, a lot of students were there, I was chosen. So that the feel of gratitude makes a man devoted to the work. That who has given me the chance, he can take it out also. That is the maturity. Who gives, he is having the every power to take it. In my life, maybe there is a lot of adversity, and we expected a lot of respects and promotional gaze. We did not get many things, many complaints we are having. But if you become calm and start thinking what you have got in your life, in your profession, many a times we really did this much and got that much. Didn't it happen to anyone else? So if that sense of gratitude comes, and that same theory that the Bhagavan resides in me and Bhagavan is outside also. One teacher told his 6 students that I will start teaching you. I'm giving you one bananas. You come to me, but you have to take it hidingly. If anyone else is caught while having the banana, I will not teach him. 5 students came, but the 6th one did not come, return. 1 day left, 2 days left, and 3rd day, he was in a devastated condition. And Guru was surprised that the banana was intact with him. He told, why? Why you disobeyed me? The Gurudev, please pardon me. I couldn't find any place where he is not seeing me. If we think in that way, that I am not treating anyone else, I am doing my puja, I am offering. When a pujari does puja with the flowers, with Gangajal, with Chandan, a doctor really does puja with his knowledge. In an OT, he offers himself. If that maturity comes, if that understanding comes, and the same Lord resides in him, the problem is solved. Thank you very much. Anyone?
I had a question. So, we understand the principle of selfless service. I think that's the key contributor, what we say to patient experience and hospital management also. But one thing that we lose, the minute we do training, sessions, all these things work, but they might work for a week. मतलब अगर स्माइल की बात है तो staff will do everything, सेवा भी, भावना भी. Might be that last for a week, for a month, those sessions. How can we make it consistent and how can we get through that these things go in their DNA?
A child.
Consistency is one thing that hospitals lack. Training is of course one part, but then doing it every time the right way. How can we do that?
So you are talking about the consistency. That's a challenge. That's a challenge for everyone else.
That's the reason we thought to ask.
That challenge you have to take. You see, if you love what you have learned in the training and if you want to really execute in your life, then you have to take the support of anything else. Suppose, I always give my example. I'm a Swami. So how do you know that? You are wearing yellow robe. Are a yellow robe really defines a Swami? If you see the pictures, Swami Vivekananda in the West, he is in a trouser and shirt, hat and coat. Do you have any doubt whether Swami Vivekananda is a Swami or not? So that Samitva is in my mind, if anyone's mind. If I am in any robe, I know that I am a Swami. But whenever I wear this cloth and stand in front of the mirror, it reminds me, hey Divakar, what are you doing? What is your duty? How people look at you? How you look at it? If you think that I am a happy mother or I am a happy daughter, or I'm a sister, how people will be inspired by me. If my aim of life is like that, that I will live such a life, such a commendable life, that people will learn from my life. By saying some words, a person cannot be आदर्श. एक आदर्श पुरुष, आदर्श माँ, आदर्श डॉक्टर बनने के लिए the only one thing is required, that stick into that zeal, that I will do it and remind it every time. Why? Because why that indulgence comes? Because of the sukha spriha. When you, the first point of Vedanta, when you identify yourself with this body alone, then that body always seeks for sukham, 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 sukham. When you will identify yourself as a healthcare personalities, then every time that duties will knock you, that I love that profession. If anyone smiles at me or not, if the patient's father who slapped the doctor, the same father came and touched the doctor's feet, and doctors were cool on that time, because his duty is only to devote himself for the patients. So whenever you will be sticking to your ideology, and how it is possible? Constant repeating the things. Constant repeating the things. Suppose, whenever we go for a shower, we start singing the favorite filmy song or bhajans. Who taught you? Nobody. You taught yourself. Because repeatedly you have listened to it and you have told yourself. And then and there, whenever you are in happy mood or in place, flawlessly it came out. Whatever you are learning, if you become that, then there is no trying to do anything else. It will be a wonderful flow, outcome of yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anyone? Yes, please.
Normally, what we do in hospital, in the service sector, we always teach them to tell, but what if you are in the place of the patient, relative or the patient, if you are there, what answer would you expect or what service you expect? You give that service to the patient or the patient. So this is the key word we used to teach the hospital service always.
Yes, if we think that somewhere we have done and we are rejected, how we will feel?
Right. That is the thing.
If I am misbehaved by someone else, how will be our feeling? The same thing happens to, and the whole world actually is based on Newton's third law. Everything rebounds. What we give, that we get. I will tell you, by the grace of God and Guru, I am a frequent traveler, and my traveling is crazy like anything else. So once, what happened? Last 20 years, I just bring people from the slum or something like that, and I try to provide them a good education, shelter, etc., etc. That I think that they are the potential of India. I always dream for a new India. I'm not a politician, or I'm not a very good influencer or something like that. Whatever I can do from my behalf, I do that. So one day, I was very late in the meeting and I rushed to the airport and I forgot to take food or anything else, and I generally don't carry money with me. This is by principle. And in the airport I felt so hungry, you can't imagine. So suddenly I saw one CISF, that Jawan, came and prostrated me. Hey Swamiji, after a long time, can you remember me? I told him, yes, you are like that some name. Yes, Swamiji, please tell me what can you do? Swamiji, please eat something else. You have fed me so much. So just, I was in tears that it is not that whatever you will give, you will get back. It may not be that immediate. Because Gahana Karmano Gati, in Bhagavad Gita it is there, when the return will come, you don't know, but you should get the return. Please have a faith in that.
Always behave with the patient and patientability as you want to behave.
Yes.
So that is how you have to speak with the patientability and patient.
Absolutely. Questions from any end? You are free to ask me. Yes.
Hari Om Chinmay.
Yes.
I want to ask, is there any lesson from Bhagavad Gita that our healthcare workers, especially our long-working doctors, surgeons and nursing staff can imbibe to reduce burnout, physical and mental at workplace?
See, there is a straight away answer from Bhagavad Gita and step by step answer also. As our time is very short, so I will give you the straight away answer. So here nobody else is there who doesn't want respect, appreciation. But appreciation means we appreciate that things which is commendable. In Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, it is there. Dukkheshu anudvikna manaha Sukheshu vigata spriha Vita raga bhaya krodha Sthitadhihi muni uchyati. What is the significant signs of good people? You can recall your history. And for that your service sector is very related. Sukheshu vigata spriha. I am a doctor, I am a nurse, I am an administrator in the hospital or in the hospitality sector. If you are very much aware about your own duty, if you can devote yourself unto that duty, if you think that if I don't have that job, what will happen? It is my choice that I have come into that field, then you will not care for what people applaud for you, or you would not make them understand that you are right. On that respect, you must have to have faith. Acharya Jagadish Chandra Bose got recognition many years later. His unrecognition could not stop his scientific research. If these are my life's example, then I am in this field and I have to do my own job, whether I am appreciated or non-appreciated. You got my point, ma'am? Is it clear to you? Thank you so much. See, Swami Vivekananda says, it's very, very famous quotation. They only live who live for others. The rest are more than the dead. I think that should be the end of that topic. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Devadar Chaitanya ji, for those deeply insightful reflections. I request Mr. Supratik De Sarkar to join us on stage for Chaitanya ji felicitation. You beautifully reminded us that at the heart of healthcare lies not just expertise but intention. And values like compassion, integrity, and purpose are what truly defines patient experience. Your words resonate strongly with our core values: patient first, integrity, excellence, agility, and teamwork, and will stay with us as we continue this journey. We'll now pause for a short tea break. Please join us